Hello everyone, and welcome back to Innovaticalls. I am Professor Nikki Eshtiaqi, and today I am going to share something really important with you. In some of my previous episodes, I have spoken about the related ideas. But the more I talk with a student and early career professional, the more I realize that there is a greater need to go deeper into this subject. Many of you are still struggling to figure out where your future is heading, and you are uncertain about which step to take. That's why today's episode is dedicated a principle that can completely change the way you approach your goals. I am talking about the idea that the success is not an accident, it is not a single event, and it is not just a lucky break. Success is a habit. What you repeatedly do every day builds the foundation for what you will achieve tomorrow. And when we understand this truth, we start take our daily choices much more seriously. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming episode. This channel is designed to give you the tools, the insight, and the encouragement to grow not just in your study and career, but also in your personal life. Now let's think about the success for a moment. Aristotle, one of the greatest thinkers in history, said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, therefore, is not an act but a habit. This is more than just a clever saying. It is a powerful observation about the human behavior. What he is telling us is that you cannot separate who you are from what you repeatedly do. Your identity, your skill, and your result are all shaped by your habit. This means that the success is not something that suddenly appears. It is created step by step through repeated actions. When you consistently take the right action, those actions eventually become habits, and those habits create results. But the reverse is also true. If you consistently taking the wrong action or avoid action altogether, that too becomes a habit and it leads to failure. In other words, you will always build a habit. The question is, are you building habits that move you forward or habits that hold you back? Let me explain this idea further. Habits are like the blueprint of your life. At first, you make your habits. You choose what to repeat, what to prioritize, and what to neglect. But once a habit is established, it begins to shape you. It influences how you think, how you feel, and how you act. Over the time, your habits create your character, and your character shapes your destiny. But here it is the challenge many people face. When you repeat an action again and again, it can lose its energy. And at first, you might feel excited about starting a new routine, but after a while, it becomes boring and heavy. That's why so many people give up on positive habits. They wait for a motivation to carry them, but motivation is like a weather. It changes constantly. You cannot rely on motivation to build a habit. Instead, you need discipline. Discipline means you keep doing the right thing even when the excitement is gone. This is the key to making habits stick. Now, let's talk about what success actually means. For some, success looks like money, recognition, or material rewards. But the success is much deeper. A helpful definition is that the success is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. That word progressive is very important. It means that the success is not only about reaching the finish line, success is also about the journey, about moving forward with clarity and intention. Too often, people only measure success by external result, the car, the job, title, the degree, but if you are moving closer every day to a meaningful goal that you have defined for yourself, then you are already living success. The danger comes when we borrow someone else's definition of success, what society tells us, what social media shows us, or what others expect of us. When you chase someone else's vision, you may work very hard, but you will still feel empty. That's why you must clearly define success for yourself. Once you have that definition, your daily habit must align with it. If your definition of the success is about the growth, contribution, or balance, but your daily action do not reflect that, then you will always feel stuck. On the other hand, when your habits are aligned with your personal definition of the success, you experience consistency, progress, and satisfaction. Now let's go deeper into what drives those habits. At the root of every lasting habit is your why. Without a strong reason, habits will fade. A clear why gives you energy. It is like a fuel for your action. When challenges come, and they always do, and your why is what pushes you forward. A strong why doesn't remove obstacles, but it makes them smaller in comparison to your purpose. That's why I often say the bigger your why, the stronger your habits. So we have look at the three important parts of this truth. First, success is not a single event but a habit. Second, habits are formed through repetition and discipline, not motivation alone. And third, lasting habit must be powered by a clear and personal why. Now let me share why this matters so much right now. Many students and early career professionals are uncertain about their future. They don't know which step to take, and sometimes they do not even have a clear picture of where they are going. This uncertainty can feel overwhelming, but the good news is that the success doesn't require you to know everything at once. It requires you to start building the right habits today. Those habits will guide your path, shape your future, and prepare you for opportunities that are yet to come. And here it is what I wanted you to remember. Your future is hidden in your daily routine. The small action you choose to repeat today are creating your tomorrow. So if you want to change your future, change your habits. Before I close, let me give you a preview of what is coming in the next episode. We are going to look at how to plan your future with practical step-by-step guidance. We will explore how to set a clear goal, how to build a strategy, and how to invest your time and effort wisely. Remember, the time and energy you invest now is the best investment you can ever make for your study, for your career, and for your personal life. It will help you flourish, not just in one area, but in every dimension of your journey. So, I encourage you to join me in coming episode and also to introduce this channel to others. Share it with your friends, your classmates, or your colleagues who may also be searching for clarity. You never know how much of a difference one idea, one reminder, or one new habit can make in their life. Thank you for watching. If you find this helpful, make sure you subscribe and please share this video with others who might benefit from it. Together we can build the right habit, and together we can create a better future.